They, you know, joke things never really stop when it's in the international break. We expect that international break we should only be focusing on the teams as they are playing in the international games and stuff like that. But craziness is still happening in the world of football. So about an hour ago, we were told that Bayern Munich are thinking of sacking Nagelsmann, and we were like, what? Wait a minute, what does this mean? Oh, by the way, the reason why they're sacking this guy is because they were overcome and the Dortmund for the first time after nearly 11 years. They're actually on top of Bundesliga. They went to an international break on top of Bundesliga, and it's really crazy. It hasn't happened in a while. So now people might be wondering why did they sack Nagelsmann? I'm gonna explain. And you might be wondering what has just happened next, because according to the recent rumors we've heard, Thomas Tuchel is now the new manager of Bayern. But before we reached there was a process before they reached Thomas Tuchel. The reason why I said there was a process is because Bayern were rejected by a certain somebody, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about it as we go. So Nungasman, he has been really a good manager. Of course, he's a young manager, German coach, who's still learning his craft. There's more to see from this manager. He has been doing so well. So I think if I'm to rate his time at Bayern, I would really rate it as maybe a 6 out of a 10. But Bundesliga champions, they always demand more. Bayern Munich always demand a manager that gives his all, always keeping them up to the top, doing what they do, and always producing the best results ever. They had that with the Pep Guardiola. They had that with also the manager who went to become the manager of Germany. Now this is what has happened. Nungelson was the new upcoming guy who came in and they thought he was going to do something. Yes, he won the last season, of course, the last season trophy because he was on top of the league. But this is a different one, and it looks like he's really failing without Lewandowski. Because let's face it, if you don't have a goal machine like Lewandowski, some people are gonna start noticing that there are so many gaps that is in your team. They've always wanted Hurricane. The Hurricane saga keeps playing around. We really don't know how that is gonna very end, but we know that there was a need for Hurricane, and that saga is still just playing around. And we are not gonna really bother about that. We're gonna talk about what led to his sacking. As much as he has been a good manager, he is the first manager of Bayern after a long period of time to actually be at this stage leveled or behind a certain team because they've been so high flyers, performing so well and doing so well. Now, this is why I believe that maybe most of their success was really led by Lewandowski, because now Lewandowski is not there. It means the goals that he used to score are no longer there. Of course, they might have the likes of Musiala, Sadio Mane, and the rest, but we are also hearing rumors that the German fans and also the German managers are not really impressed by Sadio Mane because he has dropped his form as well as in Liverpool team has dropped the form. So you would understand that it wasn't because Liverpool are not good, but it's just tiredness. They are just tired as a team, and we can see what's happening with this. So, Nagelsmann, because of the fact that he hasn't really become that manager that Bayern Munich were hoping him to be, and he's not really producing what they're expecting him to give. Now they're at a level where they need something to produce because time is moving, and as time is moving, they want results. And when they want results and they're not getting it, Bayern Munich, unlike any other leagues in the world or managers who gives the managers time, they don't give a damn, and they sack the man. Now, after the man is sacked, what does this mean? It means that they need a replacement. So what did they do? They went to talk with Jurgen Klopp. You might not believe me. It's up to you. Keep it yourself. They went to talk to Jurgen Klopp, trying to convince him to come and actually continue the Bayern Munich project. In fact, they were willing to wait to the summer to just hold on with Nagelsmann until the summer so that they get the German manager. But remember, Jurgen Klopp turned out the German job, and we were not surprised when we heard that he turned off the Bayern Munich job because this guy believed that he still has so much to offer to Liverpool. So he turns up the Bayern Munich job. What does this mean? They always go to the lucky number two every single time whenever club turns up a job or moves away from a club. Thomas the fucking Tuchel. Anyway, I'm gonna take that out. Thomas Tuchel is now Bayern Munich's manager. With an immediate effect, Nagelsmann has been sacked, and now they move on with this. It has already been confirmed by big journalists, big people like Fabrizio Ramon and all the other ones that speaks. Even Sky Germany have already confirmed this news, even though they are still saying that it's potential. We already know that it has happened. It is done. Thomas Tuchel is now the manager of Bayern Munich, and the last time when a team got him at this current stage, that team went to win the Champions League. And now I'm wondering that way with the way Bayern are, they're very close. Are they gonna win the Champions League? Can they, the new manager bound to be that uh vocal? Could it offer so much? Because also they still have a league where they're just maybe behind with 2 points or even less. They can still cover the space and actually do something. So the question is Thomas Tuchel ready? That's the question. Can he produce what we're expecting him to do? That's the question we need answers to. But Bayern Munich are happily to announce that Thomas Tuchel is now their new manager. What are your thoughts? I want to hear them in the comment section. Do you think this is going to be an exciting time for Tuchel? Or maybe it could be a different story? Because I can't wait to see what's going to happen. But Nagelsmann, what's next for him? Because I really do believe he's one of the best managers who we just have to give time and see what he's going to be capable of doing. Maybe that time is now come that he's going to come to the Premier League. But the question is this, to which team? So there's a lot of things that is happening in people at this moment, but these are the updates. Bayern Munich are managers less, but they've managed to replace him with Thomas Tuchel. Let's see what Tuchel can do. I'm just hoping that Real Madrid lose to Chelsea so that Chelsea faces Bayern. You know, playing with your former employers. I always enjoy those type of matches, but let's just wait and see what happens. Do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Football Connect 2, this one, and also to the Football Connect channel 1, which if you enter to this whole thing channel, you will see the link. So go subscribe to that, people, and also click that bell notification so that you never miss a video when we go live. Thank you very much for watching. I'm out. We'll be back again with another one. Peace. Subscribe.